Welcome to a Sports View Community Shield special coming out live on Sky Sports this Sunday. The curtain raiser at Wembley, the Manchester United against the noisy neighbours Manchester City to preview. I'm very pleased to say we're joined by Sky Sports pundit Jamie Redknapp over the line. Jamie, what a fantastic way to come back after a long summer, and these two with probably plenty to prove, as well as it being I guess technically a friendly. There's going to be something on the line in terms of their season ahead and maybe a statement.
I agree, Ed. I mean, I've been looking forward to this game. I think ever since Manchester City won the FA Cup final and Manchester United won a league, I think it's been like a fixture where everybody wants to see, and obviously so many quality players been added to both squads this season. I mean, I can't wait for it. It should be. It's always a bit feisty, but also full of world-class footballers as well.
Yeah, full of world-class footballers. Of course, both teams have added to their squads. Interesting, Jamie. We'll get into the game odds in just a second. I want to throw the title odds at you quickly. Manchester United, the favourites with Sky Bet. I suppose they've won 4 of the last 5. They would be 13-8. Chelsea second favourite, 11-4. But then Manchester City are there at 4-1, third favourites with Sky Bet. And if you watch Sky Sports News this week, you see all the City fans saying, "Oh, this is a season we need to challenge. If we don't win the league, we at least want to be challenging for it." And I guess those odds may narrow a little bit if they do put on an emphatic performance on Sunday.
I think so, Ed. I think the last couple of years, people have been saying, well, the money they're spending, they should be top challenging for the title. I'm not quite seeing it that way, to be honest, because it does take a long time to sort of build a championship-winning team. But what he did was the brief last year for Mancini was to get Champions League football and, if possible, win maybe a cup. And that's exactly what he did. Now they can attack the Champions League, so they can attract the likes of Aguero, because last year he wouldn't have wanted to go and play there because he wasn't in the Champions League. And also, they have the possibility of winning the Premier League title this year. They've got really good squad. They're world-class players. One or two problem players on my head. I think people, Balotelli, is he worth the hassle? And I think Mancini's got him. He's signed him, and I keep hearing reports that he's not happy at Manchester. In my opinion, he's lucky to be playing for Manchester City. It's a great club to be at now. The stadium, the infrastructure, the wages he's getting. He's got a manager that probably will look after him and suffer him more than any other manager in the world. So, if he doesn't like it in Manchester City, they should sell him and get someone that wants to play for the football club, because he doesn't realise how lucky he is at the moment.
Yeah, on that note, Carlos Tevez, of course, top scorer last season for Manchester City as well. He's been given extended leave to Monday. Hopefully he will show up, because he's obviously been disgruntled with life there for some reason as well. Manchester United subsequently, Jamie, the favourites in the betting with Sky Bet, 5-4. City 9-4. The draw's also 9-4. Of course, the last meeting between the sides was at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final. Yaya Toure deciding it after Michael Carrick's mistake, 1-0 back towards the end of last season. Is City decent value at 9-4? Do you think, given the recent matchups? They've been so close.
Without a doubt. I think people are obviously looking at Manchester United's pre-season form, and it has been exceptional. Scored plenty of goals. Obviously beat Barcelona as well, although Messi and I think Xavi and Iniesta, I don't think were playing either. But so I don't need to look too much into that. I think that Manchester United should be slight favourites, but Manchester City will go into it full of confidence. I think Aguero will play some part. Obviously, no Tevez, but also on the flip side, no Hernandez for Manchester United. What it is, I think, with a Community Shield, it's a sort of game where you can show your fans what you're about. A little bit like Aguero can come in and maybe Ashley Young. They'll be looking to put in a strong performance and play well, so that still automatically the fans can take you. And I think that's why it's such an interesting game.
What about the scorers market then? What do you like? Wayne Rooney's the favourite to be Premier League top scorer this season, so it makes sense that he's favourite for the game. To score in 90 minutes, he's 6-4. Berbatov, whose question marks over his future been raised towards the end of the week, Paris Saint-Germain have been linked, he's 12. But you said Michael Owen there, scored the winner against Barcelona. He's been saying a lot of positive statements, saying that, Sir Alex Ferguson's spoken to him, he's going to be more involved. Maybe a decent bet at 14-1?
I think so. Michael's a proven goal scorer. He's looked sharp in pre-season. He looked sharp towards the end of last season. Hopefully his injuries have, which have obviously, absolutely, he's been riddled with injuries over the last few years and cost him a large chunk of his career. Hopefully they're sort of starting to see the back of him now, and he's got that fitness that he needs to still prove that he is a world-class forward.
Jamie, quickly before you get your final predictions, 3 of the last 4 Community Shields have gone to penalties, and both sides are 11-2 to win by that measure. Do you think it will go down to that?
Yeah, I do. I've got to be honest, I fancy a draw. I think it will be a really tight game, maybe 0-0, 1-1, and also I think that then it will probably go to penalties. And I don't actually. I think both managers will be quite happy with that, as long as there's no injuries. They get through the game, everybody get a little bit of sharpness. It'd be good to see Aguero and Young on the pitch at some stage. I think that would suit both managers, and then obviously the penalty shootout will subsequently, that's a bit of a lottery. But I would not be surprised at all to see a draw. Mancini isn't an expansive manager, as we all know. He likes to keep it tight, be as defensive as possible. I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to see bundles of goals in an exciting game, but I just think it'll be a really tight game.
Yeah, draw available at 9 to 4 as well. Always seems a good option. The Community Shields are typically tight. Jamie, great to speak to you. I know we'll be catch up with you next week to look ahead to the Premier League season proper. All your pre-season bets should be fantastic, and we'll see you then.
Look forward to speaking to you. Cheers, Ed. Take care. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, Jamie. Well, all the odds that we've been talking about today ahead of the big match on Sunday available at skybet.com as ever, as well as the build-up to the new Premier League season. All the markets, maybe Man City, worth getting on them for the title before the weekend if they do beat their great rivals at Wembley. The match itself live with Jamie Redknapp in the studio, Sky Sports HD1 from 2:15. Also available on Sky 3D. We'll be back with another top preview very soon. In the meantime, if you're having a bet, the best of luck. Bye for now.